What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here. We're at Nick and Norman's down here in Sonoy, Georgia, right off the set of The Walking Dead. And I'm joined right now. Cooper Andrews is here. You know him as Jerry on The Walking Dead. Did you bring cobbler?
I left the cobbler in the car, and that probably reminds me I should probably get the cobbler from the
It's a little warm outside.
car. Might be good. Gooey's good.
That's
like
true.
Gooey, yeah.
But we have to talk about The Walking Dead, obviously. We got to visit the set for episode 100. We got to see a little peek at how big this is. But I'm wondering, you've been a part of the show for a year by the time you guys became working on episode 100. So
Yeah.
did anything stand out? Was there anything different? Did anything feel different on set for those days?
I mean, it feels completely different now because, season 7 for us, All the Kingdom, it was, we're kind of in our own world, doing our own thing. We don't, it's like even during when we meet the Alexandrians and they come, it's sort of like, oh, welcome to our show. Yeah, we'll show you around. And then this year it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we're in The Walking Dead. So just getting to see, getting to meet with people I haven't gotten to work with yet, and that. Well, so it's different in that way.
In that season 7 finale, for the first time, was really when we saw everyone come together.
Yeah.
So are we going to see a lot of that this year? Is it?
I feel like yes. Yeah, we're going to see some. We're going to see some teamwork. I mean, this is. I mean, when it comes to war, people have to come together. To take on the.
I'm ready to see Daryl and Carol kind of go out to battle with Jerry and see what that conversation's like. Maybe get Rick in there, like, this dude, why is he so happy? Why are you so happy all the time? Jerry, calm down.
Constant food supply. I'm always happy.
But the one word that everyone used to describe this to us when we were talking to everybody else is propulsive. They say that episode 100, the season 8 premiere, is propulsive for the whole season. Now, how true would you say that is? For how much of this season does the first episode set in motion?
I mean, it's one of those things, like, because as a fan, I was worried, like, oh, it's gonna come in later, and we're just gonna ease into it. No, it's like right off the bat we go to it, and that pace that's the pace that's kept.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really going to be awesome in that sense.
I can't wait.
Propulsive, good word.
Yeah, perfect. Now, we did in the season 8 trailer, we got the really cool shot, and I'm sure everyone's complimented you on this, of you and Kari Payton, or he's Ezekiel, and you're like, hey, thanks, man. He's like, for what? For being such a cool dude. But at the same time, you guys are covered in blood in that shot.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit of what's going on there, why he's saying that, what has become of that relationship now?
It's how can I say it without saying, it's going to be something where we're going to sort of see that relationship kind of expand, and it's cool for me because it's always like, well, what's Jerry's purpose, and so it's a cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I kind of I like knowing, because I feel like we're gonna see why he's kind of the happy guy that he is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because we did have a little bit of that one scene with Carol and Ezekiel where we pulled the curtain back on Ezekiel a little bit, and we saw the real guy in there. So I think everyone's ready to see the real Jerry.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. In that shot where we have the hair, I'll say this is that when we read for that, I was like, oh, I would like to have some Last of the Mohicans hair. our head of hair, as Pollyanna likes to call her, Tay-Tay, she's like, I think that's awesome. So they just let me get that.
That's awesome.
I'm excited.
Hey, you looked good, man. You were rocking it. We have the relationship, Jerry and Ezekiel. He hasn't really met everyone, as you said. Are there any cool new relationships for Jerry in the future, like throughout this season, that he's going to kind of build upon with other?
Yeah, with everyone sort of coming together, I think we'll get to see Kingdom kind of talking with others, and it's going to be, it's going to be cool in that sense.
Sweet.
I always like it. It's sort of like, I don't know, it feels to me like a crossover in a sense, or that's how I like to take it. But as a fan, I'm just like happy to just see everyone kind of together.
It is kind of a crossover because we did establish the Kingdom almost entirely separately from Alexandria, and when they finally come together, it felt like an event.
Oh yeah, and like I said, even when we shot everything, it just felt like everyone else was joining our thing, because we were just so isolated from everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
No, but of course, as exciting as it is to hit this all-out war storyline, you can't have war without death. Scott Gimple just said the other day, there are deaths that he doesn't think fans are expecting. Now, I don't want to know who, because I love watching the show and not knowing. But has there been anything?
It's going to be Walker with big bloody eyes. We're all gonna miss him. No.
Has there been anything that's kind of shaken you guys up that you guys weren't expecting?
Pretty much what Scott said. As a fan, I think fans will agree with that.
That's the safe answer. I respect it. I respect
it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, no,
he likes his job, guys. He's a smart guy.
Well, I mean, even as a fan of the show, I wouldn't want anyone to tell me what's going on. I would want to, and so it's like, all I can say is like, what Scott said. It's what Scott said.
Perfect. Like you say, you're a fan of the show, and I know you kind of have a love for Superman and other comic book titles and everything. So, what is it like to be part of the? I mean, this is really the biggest comic book adaptation right now. I mean, maybe like on TV for sure. Maybe besides like the Avengers, this is the biggest thing right now in geek culture. Millions of people watching on a weekly basis. You were a fan. On a daily basis, you're going in there, you're getting dressed up, and you're going into this world. What is that like for you? And then to watch it, like, what is the whole thing like for you?
I mean, this is what I tell people. I'll expound on it, but just imagine being a fan of the show for the last 7 years, and then and as an actor, I never even thought I would be on the show. It was never a thought like, oh, I want to be on that. It was just, well, what's next? And then when that call comes in, and you're like, oh, I guess I can be in that. So every day it's like you're pinching yourself. I can't believe I get to, I'm just talking with people that I've looked up to for the longest time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and friends. I eat dinner with these people. We go out. I can't believe that.
That's so cool.
It's awesome.
That's amazing. And I have my last question for you, because when we were on set, we got to see Jeffrey doing the F takes.
Yes.
Fear the Walking Dead just dropped an F word last night on a broadcast, which I thought was so cool. But the topic of the F word on this show has been really popular. Everybody wants to see it. Have you gotten to be on set for any of those moments where the actors or the other cast members are using the F word just to kind of enhance performances? What's that like?
Well, it's awesome because you can see. I really want people to hear it like that.
Yeah.
When people just get that energized and they just have to curse. But then when they take it down, even when they take it down, they still push that intention out, and it's awesome. But when you get to hear it, you're just sort of like, I heard what you won't hear, like that kind of thing. So it's awesome, and everyone uses it really well. So it's I'm trying to, I don't get a lot of moments where I get to say something like that.
Right. But that's pretty cool. I bet it's a blast on set.
It's so much fun.
That's so cool, man. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy to see you be a part of the show.
Thank you.
And I love seeing how excited you get just to talk about it. It's super cool.
No, I can't. Yeah, I think when we met a few months ago, all I can say is just laugh and smile. This is the season I've been waiting for as a fan. So,
I'm so excited for it, man. Season 8, everyone knows, October 22nd.
Yeah.
Cooper, thank you so much for coming to talk with us down here at Nick and Norman's.
Yes.
We're going to grab a bite. This place is delicious.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get something.
Thanks, man.
Take care.